You know how they have the carts like in the breezeway there?
Yeah.
I turn around and walk, and there's a guy walking in, dude. He just has a gun in his waistband. like this. Like just like it is. I didn't see it.
Welcome to the DeSoto Approach with Jake and Logan.
Well, I don't know if you would call them aliens. Maybe they're not called that.
Let's go.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to another beautiful episode of the DeSoto Approach with
Just beautiful.
My guest host, Logan Essie here. What do we got today, big dog?
Co-host, actually. But yeah.
What did I say?
Guest host.
He's the guest. He's a permanent guest.
Oh, shoot.
My co-host, Mr. Logan Essie. Take it away, Logan.
And so I'm Logan, and I'm 26 years old, and I live in Des Moines, Iowa, and I'm here with my other co-host.
What's your
Jake
address?
What's
your social security number? No, just so what do we got today? World Trade Center. What is
I'm
it
giving
actually?
you my address. Hold on. Dude. Maybe not. Never mind. What do we have today? I don't know what we have today. I don't have any articles.
There is zero preparation for this episode. I did find a dog the other day.
I was going to say, you need to get into this story about this dog.
Okay.
I just got a random Snapchat of you holding a fucking dog. I got to know what was going on there.
I was just out running on there's this thing called the Heritage Trail. It just goes from Dubuque all the way to Dyersville. It's like a dirt path that just goes all the way. People bike on it, run on it, walk on it, whatever. And it's just kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Like it just goes through the woods, and it doesn't really go through. It doesn't go through towns at all. It's right on the edge of Dubuque. It goes to the edge of Dyersville. And so I was just running out there the other day, and I see this dog coming up to me. Seems like super nice. Like, you know how you can tell, just by the body language of dogs, if they're going to be nice or not? This dog's just fucking jogging along. I thought he was with somebody at first. There's this lady. First of all, actually, I want to get into this lady because I see her all the time, and she's fucking insane. It was pretty hot out, and it'll be 90 degrees out. I see her biking around all the time, and she's wearing, long sleeves. She's wearing a fucking hoodie with the hood up, a scarf, and a mask, from COVID. Do you remember that?
A COVID mask?
She's wearing a mask, and it's fucking 80 degrees outside.
And
she's
scarf?
biking around like that. Yes, dude. With a hoodie up, and I think she was wearing winter gloves. I don't know what she's doing. This lady is so fucking terrified of COVID. But so it was right by this highway that kind of crosses over this not a highway, just a country highway, just 2-lane fucking whatever. And she kind of stops. She's looking back, and I kind of run by her, and then she keeps going. And I see this dog coming up. I was like, oh, is this lady's dog? But she's on her bike. I was like, whatever. And he comes up to me, and he's kind of just fucking little happy dog. He comes up. I was like, oh, this dog's nice as fuck. I was kind of petting him. And I was sitting there for a minute. I was like, dude, this dog is not with anybody. And we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. We're kind of by this house that's being built. And I didn't know if there was another house on that property. So I kind of walked him over there. There's no one there. There's nothing. And I was like, dude, this dog is fucking not with anybody. So I look at his collar. His name's Buck. And he looked like a buck, dude.
Buck.
I don't know what kind of dog he was. Pretty decent sized dog. He's the size of Boomer. So he's a pretty good sized dog. Super nice. The fucking nicest dog. And so I'm just fucking hanging out with Buck. I look at his collar. It's got two, obviously has his name, has an address, but I'm on foot. I'm running. I can't just take this dog to whatever fucking address it belongs to. And I'm not close to a car. I biked out to the Heritage Trail. I was running.
You'd have to drag him.
So I'm
along
there's
with you.
there's two numbers on it. So I call the first one, no answer. I call the second one, and it's this lady, and I'm like, hey, I think I have your dog. His name's Buck. I'm out on the Heritage Trail. I'm right by the mile marker 5 on the Heritage Trail. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll call my husband. She seems a little unconcerned. She doesn't want to have to deal with this. Which, first of all, dude, come get
Buck,
your fucking dog.
Like she's like it's okay if Buck doesn't come home.
Yeah, kind of a little bit. And like we're right by this highway. Like other people do not give a shit. Like, but I'm like, all right. She's like, I'll call my husband. Like, can I get back to you? Like, I was like, yeah, this number. Like, you can call me back at this number. Like, I'll fucking be here with your dog, I guess. Like, and so like whatever. And then I'm sitting there for 40 minutes, no call. No one fucking tries to get a hold of me at all. There's like a few people walking by, and like there's one couple that was like kind of walking by. I was like, hey, is this your guys' dog? Or they were on bikes. I was like, is this your guys' dog? And they're like,
probably like, this guy's
oh,
fucking
no.
crazy.
No. And they're like, no. And they're just like, oh, looks like you got a new one. And they fucking just fucking pedal away. Like, dude, fucking whatever.
Thanks for the help, assholes.
And so, yeah. And then this one lady, like I was sitting right on the edge of the trail because on like the intersection of this highway and the trail, because I didn't know if they were going to be driving over there or if they were going to come up the Heritage Trail. And I assumed they lived around there somewhere, right? Because the fucking dog's there.
Yeah.
And like this lady comes up and I was like sitting down with the dog like on the side of the trail, and she comes, she's like, oh, like, are you okay? I was like, oh yeah, sorry, I'm just waiting. Like I found this dog. I don't know whose dog it is. She's like, oh, okay. And he's like kind of like, I was just holding on to his collar a little bit just so he wouldn't fucking run. He didn't seem like he was gonna run off, but like, I don't know. It's not my fucking dog.
Yeah, you don't know how he's gonna react.
So he kind of,
like
it's just a lady walking up. So he kind of goes up, and again, like I said, the fucking nicest dog. So he stands up and he kind of like is just pulling over to her a little bit. And she's like, oh, actually, she's like, I got bit a few years ago. She's like, I'm not big on dogs or whatever. And she's like, fucking goes away quick. I'm like, dude, relax. This dog is fucking obviously not trying to bite you, dude.
And
like,
it's not your dog, so like it's not like you're fucking responsible for the dog.
Right. And so I'm sitting there. I wait probably fucking 40 minutes. Finally, this guy comes up. And like, dude, by the way, like, this is 40 minutes of my day that I did not have to do for this guy. And he pulls up in a fucking little like side by side, like not a fucking gator, but
like
what are those? Like people that farmers have. Yeah, kind of. It's got the little fucking bed in the back, the flatbed thing, whatever. And he pulls up and he's like, this like middle-aged guy. He's probably 50, I would say. Yeah, he's like, oh, Buck. And like, by the way, did not seem thankful enough that I just sat there for fucking 45 minutes with his dog, which is fine. And I was kind of talking to him, and he's like, yeah, we live right up on mile marker, the Heritage Trail. And he's like, he's like, yeah, we got a bunch of property up there. I kind of let him run around, which I get. Like, if I had a bunch of property out in the middle of fucking nowhere, that's what I would do with Boomer. Like, because Boomer also doesn't run away. He fucking stays like near me. And but I'm like, whatever, I get it. The dog's only like 2 years old, so he's still kind of a puppy. And I was like, dude, no, I get it. I was like, I got dogs, like I get it, whatever. And so whatever, he takes him, he leaves. I'm like, wow, that was funny. Hung out with Buck for like 40 minutes. Coolest dog. Like, I wasn't that mad about it because Buck was fucking cool. So then I start running, I go down, and I'm coming back. I'm approaching fucking about mile marker. And who do I see fucking running up the trail? My old friend Buck.
God.
And then
it's yours now.
He sees me.
Buck's yours now.
Yeah. And then he sees me, and we're friends at this point, Buck and I. So he comes fucking hauling ass up the trail towards me. Like, oh, hey, what's up, bud? So I saw him. I'm like petting him. And I'm like, oh, has to be right where he came on last night. Like right at like the mile mark or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, and he's fucking following me around, and I just keep running. Like, dude, I'm in the middle of fucking working out, by the way. I don't have all day to deal with this guy's fucking dog. And
that
so
pisses me off.
I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna keep. I was like, I'm just gonna keep going. Like, he'll probably just pull off and head back. He lives right around here.
He's gonna peel off.
Dude, this fucking dog followed me for like 5 miles all the way back to my bike. Dude, we're passing other people walking, like running, fucking on their bikes. Did not give a fuck about them. Just stayed with me the entire way.
That's crazy.
All the way back to where I parked my bike.
I wonder if he like smelled Boomer on you or something.
I don't know.
And like,
we were just hanging out for a while though.
That's true, yeah.
Also, dogs just love me. I fucking love dogs. They love me. I don't know. But so he fucking followed me the whole way. And people are getting pissed because you're not just supposed to walk around with your dog not on a leash. Like on the Heritage Trail. Like there's people biking and stuff. And Fucking Buck doesn't give a fuck. He's not even paying attention to him. He's not like fucking with him. But I would be like on the right side of the trail, and someone would be like biking towards us or from behind us, and Buck's just on the other side. So we're just taking up the whole trail. So people like can't get by. There's people like making comments and shit. And I was like, dude, this isn't my dog. Like, I don't know whose dog this is. Like,
they're probably like, look at this asshole without a leash on his dog.
Buck was not making us any friends out there, dude, for sure.
Dude, Buck did not give a shit.
No, not at all. He follows me all the way back, and then I called Molly. She was getting off work. Because, dude, I fucking rode my bike out there. Like, there's no way I can take this dog back at this point. I'm not walking the fucking 5 miles back to where I found him at. Mm-hmm. And so we're sitting there just hanging out, and I called Molly, and I was like, hey, can you come, like, pick me up? I found a dog. She's like, what? I was like, it's kind of a long story. I was like, I have a random dog with me, and I was like, I rode my bike out here. I can't take him back. He has an address on his thing. I didn't want to fucking call this guy again. It took him 40 minutes to get the 1 mile. I'm 5 miles away now. You do the math on that. It's going to be a couple hours for this numbskull to fucking get out to me.
40 minutes an hour. Or 40 minutes a mile.
Dude. And, but he also had mentioned, this is also fucking pissed me off, dude. He's like, so on his leash, or on his collar that he had, I thought it was like a shock collar or something, but it was like too skinny. And he's like, oh yeah, he's got a tracking collar on there. So if he ever gets lost, like I can just go find him. He's like, so if you wouldn't have called me, he's like, I would have found him anyways. And I was like, yeah, you would have fucking found him run over by a car on this fucking highway I just found him by. Like, what are you talking about? Or if it's someone else, like, with a dog and their dog's a fucking asshole. And I don't know, just so many bad things can happen. You can't just fucking let your dog run around. Like, yeah, I don't know. But, like, or Buck's not going to cause any problems. But it's not him that I'm worried about. Like, other people, like that one lady that's fucking scared of your dog. What's she going to do? I don't know. Kick him or something? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. You can't just fucking let your dog run around the wilderness. But I don't know. He was cool. And so right as Molly got there, this guy pulled up in his truck, and I'm fucking walking up there again. In fucking twice in an hour, I found your goddamn dog, dude. Yeah. Figure it out.
That's like my mom's dog, Jack. He just like, he literally only knows their house. They live like in the country, just out in the middle of nowhere. He's never went anywhere other than their house. And he just like, he roams around. He fucking hunts. At night, he'll like go into like the tall grass around the pond and just like start fucking killing shit. Dude, he's an animal. Dude. He's a beast. But he's like an animal? That's completely he's an animal. Yeah. But that's completely different because it's not like there's not like a trail where like a public trail going through their backyard.
He's not gonna end up 5 miles away with some random guy who's about to take his collar off and fucking take him home. Mm-hmm. I should have, dude. Buck was the man. Well, I spent fucking 2 hours with this dog the other day.
Dude. that is pretty wild.
This random dog. Dude, we were fucking attached by the end.
It sounds like a shitty Disney movie. Like every time you go back to this like every time you go back to this trail. Every time you go back to the Heritage Trail, old Buck comes running up next to you.
Dude,
you guys just become best friends.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he was cool though. It was funny. Like, we literally probably hung out for fucking 2 hours. Because I sat there waiting with him for like 40 minutes. And I parked my bike at like the 1.5 mile marker. So I guess he ran like, I ran back into him at mile 6 on my way back. So he ran like 4.5 miles with me. And I was not going fucking very fast.
That's actually impressive.
I'm not a fast runner. That's what I thought. I thought he was going to give up. Honestly, I wanted to just keep going and see who would give up first, me or Buck. Yeah. Who was going to fucking break first, me or Buck?
Dude, the dog. This is bad. But it just drops fucking dead because he doesn't.
I had some Goggins. Yeah, dude. I had some Goggins demons creeping up in the back of my mind. It's like, I can fucking take this dog, dude.
Dude, it's like Buck has the Goggins gene. Buck has the Goggins gene, and he just like doesn't stop running until you stop running. He just fucking, dude. He's going to fall over dead because he just doesn't quit. That's funny.
And then he fucking just, once we stopped, he just fucking flopped on the ground. And I felt bad. I didn't have any water or anything. And he just like flopped on the ground. He was so tired. It was fucking hilarious. He got his fucking exercise in for the day. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But
I feel like we talked about this one time, but I remember you were telling me a story about how you were on that trail with Boomer and you like took him off the leash and you were like holding him and some guy like bitched you out for not having him on the leash or something.
Yeah, right. Because
I don't know if we talked about it on here.
I think we did, but I would do that all the time with Boomer. But yeah, if other people are coming, like I would take the leash, I would like wrap it around whatever, tie it off so I could run or just like walk with him. I'll go out there and walk with him and just let him run around. Because like I said, he won't take off. He'll stay right with me. But I was like, when other people are coming, like I would, which I guess I kind of could have done with Buck. But also like, dude, I'm fucking out there to like work out, to run. I had time to deal with this dog. Fucking, and if there would have been other dogs, I probably would have, just because you don't know how other dogs are going to react. I was like, this isn't my dog. I don't know how he's going to react. But he was chill as fuck. Like even when other people were walking by or like biking by, like he just wouldn't even pay attention to him. Which is funny that he just fucking followed me 4.5 miles.
Like he knew you. Like he's always known you.
When there was dude, we were best friends.
That's hilarious.
But But so yeah, Gilly and I were like out running on the Heritage Trail one time on the paved part, and this guy on a bike came by, and like we noticed it before he got up to us, and I had the leash, whatever, and Gilly just kind of grabbed him by the collar. We pulled him over to the side and he sat down, like didn't do anything. Like I get if he's trying to fucking run at the guy or something, but like didn't give a fuck. Like we had him sit on the side and the guy rode by. He's like, something. He's like, are we in city limits? And I just go, no. Because I knew as soon as he fucking said it, I knew what he was talking about. Because like inside city limits, you're not supposed to have your fucking dog off a leash, whatever. And he goes, oh, are we inside city limits? And I just go, no, which I don't know. We were fucking right on the edge probably of like where city limits are on the Heritage Trail. I just go, no. He goes, I think you're not supposed to have your dog on a leash. It's like, all right. I just kind of started laughing or something. But like he was such a dick about it. I'm like, dude, fucking relax. I get if he's causing problems or something, but like, dude, like we had him, like we were holding on to him while you drove by or while you rode by. He's just sitting there. Fucking barely watching you, like not doing anything. I get if Gilly's like fucking having to hold him back and he's trying to like lunge at you or something, but like dude, he didn't give a fuck. Like,
dude, we did talk about this because I told the story that just reminded me of the story I told about the fucking guy on the bike that just flew past me. God! I almost fucking RKO'd him off the bike trail.
Dude, I remember one time, because there's always people that walk their dogs out there in that little segment, and we always ride our bikes out there, and me and one of my buddies were coming back, and this guy rides by us. He goes, hey, be careful, there's some asshole up there with his dogs. And we're like, what? And we drive by, and it's this guy who's always walking out there. He has one dog, and one dog's on the leash, and the other one is like this fucking 13-year-old super overweight lab. It's like the fucking cutest dog, and he never has him on a leash. And dude, this dog could not be more in the way or could not be causing any less problems. I ride by it all the time. He's right on the edge of the trail, as far over as he can be on the fucking trail, like not in anybody's way, not bothering anybody, does not give a fuck what's going on. This dog is fucking so old and so overweight.
He's just
dude. Fucking
he just doesn't
waddling around out there with this guy. No, dude, he does not care. And the guy's like some asshole with his dog up there. And I'm expecting like some fucking dog to try and bite my ankles as riding by. And it was this dog. Me and the kiddos just started laughing. I was like, dude, fuck that guy. Like, this dog is fine. What's the difference if this guy has a fucking leash on him? It's not making a single difference.
No.
If he's just holding a limp leash on this dog walking right behind him, or if there's no leash, he's not going to act any different. Nothing is going to change. I don't know. It's so fucking stupid. Like, there's some people you can't, like, not have your dog on a leash. For sure. They fucking chase after people, whatever. Some different, like, breeds are just more like, if there's stuff going on, they want to fucking chase it. But you have a fucking 13-year-old lab, and he's just walking around. This dog is a fucking 100 pounds, dude. And it was not supposed to be 100 pounds. It was a fucking thick old boy. But,
dude.
Wait, what is this you bringing up?
It's not an article, but it just reminded me of how fucking nuts it is that Brittany Griner got sentenced to 9 fucking years in prison, dude.
Yeah, because that guy on the bicycle that passed you deserved 9 years of Russian prison for being a fucking asshole.
I pull on my computer. There's an article that has 2 Russian villages evacuated after fire.
Yeah, so is she fucked?
So
or
just
what?
remind me of that. I don't know. But like I was just like I was just thinking like it's so crazy that like I was just walking outside and I'm like I could be smoking a joint right now and someone pulls up and like I get arrested and I get the worst possible sentence you could get for having a joint on you and it's not even fucking close to 9 years.
Whatever, dude. Maybe not now.
Well, not now. Maybe
dude,
back
did you
like
see? Did you see? Neil Brennan tweeted the other day. He's like 9 years in prison for nonviolent weed charges. Who does Russia think they are? America 10 years ago?
True. That is true. There's a lot of fucking people in prison for it.
Dude, there's like, still people in prison for it. That's crazy.
In prison in states that it's even legal. Like in states where it's like completely legal. Oh my God.
Dude, I always thought that was so crazy. I remember I did a speech when I was in college because of fucking course I did, dude. But it was about when Oregon made the national championship game for football.
Yeah. That was a while ago, wasn't it?
13? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This was my freshman year of college, I think. And it might have even been before that.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but it was one of like their star wide receivers and then like a special teams guy who still like played a lot. And they got tested after the semifinals, or I don't know what it's called, what would be like the semifinals of the playoffs. And like they get tested for steroids and stuff.
There's like 4 teams.
This
in the
was
finals.
Before they did the playoffs though, wasn't it?
Oh, so it was probably like the Pac-12
whatever
game.
Yeah,
like their
whatever
conference
it was.
Championship.
Oh yeah, because they used to just be like, "Hey, these are the 2 best teams."
Yeah,
they're just gonna play.
That was
so
stupid.
shit, dude.
I think it's still shit, but it's at least a little better.
Yeah, but you can't have like basketball. You can play fucking 20 games in a month. Like, dude, you can't play more than one Division I college football game.
Dude, but if you think
you know what
I
mean.
Yeah.
You'd have to have like 6 weeks of tournaments.
You would just have to shorten the season by a couple games, like the regular season. Because it's like...
yeah, but there's already only like 12 games.
Like
what do they play, 13 games?
Yeah, but like 4 teams isn't...
No, I agree. Because it's the same thing. It's just the top 4 ranked teams.
And the top 4 teams are always like a Power 5 conference. And like... the teams that are from like smaller conferences are always ranked like 6th or 7th. Like they never actually get into the top 4. So
even
it's like
even if they don't lose a fucking game all season.
Yeah. So if
they're not in the top 4.
8, if you did like the top 8, then I think you would start getting more.
I agree with that.
But,
or if you had like, I don't know, because that's what's cool about March Madness is the fucking underdogs.
Yeah, that
like
just
winning games and stuff. You can't have that when it's just the top 4 ranked teams.
That also,
I guess you could have number 4
though.
beat number 1, but it could.
Dude, football is so much more like physical than that. Like basketball is a more physical game than you would think, but there's also like it's all about matchups, and there's only 5 people you have to be able to match up with. Whereas football, it's like the offensive line for Alabama, like you're not gonna find a fucking offensive line that big at like Drake.
Yeah, I guess.
There's no chance.
But maybe, dude, you wouldn't think that like fucking the crazy like Duke team with Zion Williamson was gonna get beat. You know what I mean? But they did.
Yeah, that's like
that
I guess like
happens.
Appalachian State. Do you remember? You probably don't watch. I mean, I don't even really follow college football that much, but I remember a while ago Appalachian State beat Michigan when Michigan was ranked like number 1 or something.
Dude, it happens.
But
it happens. That's what's great about sports, dude.
What was I gonna say? Fuck.
But anyways, these guys, they won the semifinal game and they got tested for like steroids and stuff. And 2 of these kids tested positive for marijuana and they couldn't play in the national championship game. And they were both 21 and it was legal there. So that would be like winning the semifinals and then that night going out and drinking, which 100% they did.
Oh.
And being 21 and then them being like, you can't play in the national championship game because you did that. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
To be fair, I guess it's because it's the NCAA, The NCAA is a fucking dog shit organization.
Yeah.
But that's so whack, dude, that they couldn't play because it's not performance enhancing. It's not it's illegal in the state they were in. It wasn't illegal for them to do that. It was completely legal for them to do that.
Yeah, that's like getting caught drinking or like...
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I think a lot's going to change too with the name, image, like the name, image, likeness stuff where like players can get paid for their name and their brand while they're in college. Because before it was like the NCAA fucking owned you. So like if you messed up, like you're screwed. So like I think that's gonna help a lot in the future too with like you know how we're talking about how the top 4 teams are always like these big schools. I think like the recruits are gonna get spread out more across like smaller schools because those guys can make more money being the star at like say you're a 5-star receiver or something. Like you could go to let's say Iowa and be like a fucking star at Iowa and Iowa fans get behind their players like Iowa Hawkeye fans. Dude. They get behind their players. So if you're like a star at Iowa, you're going to make way more fucking money than if you're like a 3rd string wide receiver at Alabama. So like I think it's going to like the talent's going to spread out more.
Yeah, you could be like a 3-4 year starter at Iowa where you might not be a starter till your senior year at Alabama. Like you're good enough to be a legitimate like star.
Yeah.
But maybe not to like your senior year at like an Alabama or like a big school like that. Not that Iowa's not. They're always good at football, but not like national championship.
They're never national championship level
good. Yeah, like a fucking Ohio State or
but
like Georgia or something
they put
like that.
just as many people in the NFL as like all those other big schools do. Like their linemen and their like linebackers, like especially on defense.
Yeah, that's different. How much fucking name one lineman that's played for Iowa in the last year or 10 years?
I don't know.
Name one. Name one.
Tristan Wirfs.
No, that doesn't play in the NFL.
He's the left tackle for fucking Tom Brady. You asked.
No, I'm saying one lineman that doesn't play in the NFL.
Oh, that doesn't play in the NFL?
Yeah.
I mean, I only know the one
in college football. In all of college football, one lineman that doesn't play in the NFL.
That question makes no sense.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
If they're playing college football, then why would they be in the NFL? What are you saying?
No, I'm saying they either weren't good enough to play in the NFL or they're just still in college. Like they're going to play next year, maybe.
I gotcha. Fuck, yeah. There's no like big. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Though?
I did know one. I knew one of the Alabama tackles at one point because he was from Cedar Falls, and it was between Alabama and UNI for him to go to college.
That must have been a fucking tough decision.
I'm pretty sure he's in the NFL now. I don't know his name.
Well, I can tell you he didn't go to UNI then, did he? I guess you were just saying
UNI actually
Alabama.
get some pretty. UNI get some NFL draft picks. There's some out there, more than Iowa State.
Really?
Dude, UNI has more people in the NFL than Iowa State. I bet.
Kurt Warner.
Dude, Kurt Warner. We had like a whole episode on Kurt Warner, dude. I think it was right after I saw that movie. Yeah.
I still haven't seen it. Was it good?
It's okay. Let me tell you this. If you're not from Iowa and you don't know who Kurt Warner is, you'd be like, this movie's fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Like it was only cool to me because I went to UNI and like they show like that's why it was cool. It was like, oh, there's this major motion picture about the school, this small school that I went to. Like that's the only reason.
Kurt Warner's
I thought
not even the best athlete from Iowa.
Niall Kinnick. Who's the best athlete?
I forgot about Niall Kinnick.
Oh, I know you're gonna say.
By the way, we're not gonna say Niall Kinnick.
Let's just say he's the heater. From Van Meter.
Dude.
You weren't even gonna say him?
Not even.
Dude,
no,
come
fucking
on.
Dan Gable, dude. Dan Gable's the best athlete from Iowa.
Dude, but the heater
Dan
from
Gable's
Van Meter.
a fucking different animal.
Dude, Niall Kinnick, though?
Niall Kinnick's full of shit. Are you kidding me? Niall Kinnick ran a fucking 5.3 40 for sure.
What about the guy who won the first Heisman?
Prematurely.
The guy who won the first Heisman's from Dubuque.
From Dubuque. Yep, that's true. Jay Berwinger.
Did you just? You sound like you just made that up.
Nope.
Jay,
I didn't make that up.
Okay. Hey,
Do you
we're
know how
gonna
we
continue
found
this
that out,
fact
too?
check trend.
Oh yeah, Jay Burwinger. Look it up.
Jay Burwinger. Burwanger.
Yep.
God damn it. He's from Dubuque.
Ding 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 ding.
But he
ding,
died
ding.
in Illinois. What a sad place to die.
He went to University of Chicago. They used to be a Division I school, and then they had a president of the school who wanted to make it a more academic school, so he made them Division III sports.
Wow.
We
didn't you play him in soccer?
No, we didn't. We were about to. So my junior year of college, we made it to nationals for soccer, and we would have we played the first weekend of the tournament. We played 2 games, or we would have played 2 games. It's single elimination. It's like the same thing as fucking whatever March Madness, basically.
Yeah.
Like same setup. And so the first game we played some team from Missouri. We were winning 2-0 in the first 7 minutes. Then we fucking got a red card and we lost. It was so bullshit. But anyways, the next day we would have played University of Chicago. We played at University of Chicago. That was like the regional tournament, whatever. There's like a few teams playing there. That was the first, that was the location for it. So we played there. Even though we played some team from Missouri, we played them at the University of Chicago. And the University of Chicago team had not lost a single game all season so far. I think they only had like 4 goals scored on them the whole season. 4 or 5 goals scored on them the whole season. And the only week that they weren't ranked number 1 in the country was like the first week. The first or second week of the season, they were ranked number 1, and then they just were number 1 the entire season.
God damn.
But
so they were just like,
fuck,
these guys, they're number 1.
Yeah, we would
like
have been fucked.
Games.
They would have beat the fuck out of us. But they are like the 3rd best academic school in the country. Like they're better than Harvard academically.
How do you measure
the
that?
University of Chicago is? That's a really good question. I actually don't know.
Because I really don't know. I don't know how you would even like.
It's like MIT,
maybe like
Yale,
average
and then
salaries?
University of Chicago. And it is not in a nice part of Chicago. We went, dude, on the bus. We were in Chicago I think I had a tweet about this back then. I don't have the login to my old Twitter. But in the first like 30 minutes of being in Chicago, I saw a guy in traffic. We were on this fucking giant bus. We saw a guy in traffic just rolling a blunt while driving because we were like stopped, just rolling a blunt on the dash of his car. And then 5 minutes later, we saw a guy just with a gun, just in his hand, just talking and like doing this with a gun in the middle of the car. I'm like, dude, fuck Chicago.
Dude, that's like when we were in. Wait, were you had more to that? Go ahead.
Yeah. So then, our bus sideswiped a car.
Oh, you told you told us
a bad part of Chicago, and then we turned down Garfield Avenue. I don't know if you can look this up, but one of my friends is from Chicago. Like we had a few people on our team from Chicago, and one of my friends is from Chicago, like kind of not the nicer part. Yeah. And he just goes, we turn on there, and he just goes, whoa, like we can't be driving down here. Like we're on a fucking charter bus with 50 people on it, and he's like,
yeah, like a nice
we
bus.
cannot be driving around here, dude. And it's like, it's kind of skinny streets, it's like neighborhoods. We fucking sideswiped the car, and our bus driver did not even blink, dude. There is a 0% chance we were gonna get out and fucking talk to somebody around there, dude.
God, dude, that's wild. Yeah, looking at some of these pictures, it looks a little rough.
Yeah. Fuck Chicago, dude. That friend, he's fucking super smart. He works for some company in Chicago, but he gets he's in like a fucking shit neighborhood there where he works at. He gets paid an extra $250 a week for hazard pay just for because of where he works. He has a fucking app.
Charter bus sideswipes his car in the middle of the street.
Yeah, in case a fucking bullet sideswipes his head, dude.
Yeah, $250 should cover it.
Yeah, he has a fucking app on his phone that it shows where there's like active shootings in the area, so he can take a different route to work. That's
terrifying.
Dude. Yeah, that's fucked. That's like for real in this country right now. That's like 3 hours away from here,
dude.
That's crazy.
When
that's
we
like
went to
fucking Afghanistan.
That's why they call it Chirac.
Yeah, dude.
No, when we were in, my mom and Jordan and I went to San Francisco, probably like, I don't know how long ago it was, like 5-6 years ago. And our hotel was in Oakland, which Oakland and San Francisco like connect. It's basically separated by a bridge, like over the bay. And we stayed like right over on the other side of the bridge. And we went to this Walmart in Oakland, and we had no fucking idea what we were getting ourselves into when we walked into this Walmart. Dude, we walk in, and we're about 10 feet through the door, and it is just a fucking shithole Walmart, first of all. Second of all, I turn around, I'm like, oh shit, I gotta get a cart. I'm like, so I turn around, go back. You know how they have the carts like in the breezeway there?
Yeah.
I turn around, walk, and there's a guy walking in, dude. He just has a gun in his waistband. like this. Like just like like it is. I didn't missee it. Like it was a fucking gun, like a pistol in his waistband. And he's just walking in like nothing's going on. So I'm like, okay, so this is where we're at right now. So I we get our stuff and we walk out. And as soon as we walk out the door, there's a fucking SWAT van out front. And these guys, there's these
and
fucking...
that guy's pinned down by three SWAT guys.
Completely different guy. On the ground with his hands above his head, like with fucking like guns drawn on him in the parking lot. And we just like turn and walk. Like, I don't know if he had guns drawn on him. I just know, I can't remember. I just know there was like SWAT teams like surrounding this fucking guy in the parking lot, and we just like veer off. Had to walk all the way around the parking lot just to get in our car, and we got the fuck out of there. But that's like another place that's just like, dude, Oakland, it's not the place to be for sure. It's pretty rough. And then, yeah, it's fucked. I think I told the story about us going to CVS and like everything in the store was locked. Like we drove down this street, and it was the hood. Like it was pretty rough. And we're driving down the street. We drove like a mile, get to this CVS, and we go in. We're trying to get like, first of all, we asked like 4 people where the liquor store was, like at a gas station. And they're like, oh, sorry, I'm not from around here. Like everyone was saying, oh, sorry, I'm not from around here. Like that's the thing to say to people you don't know. It's like, oh shit, I'm not from around here. So we're like, fuck it. So we like, cause every state is weird. Like you don't like, not all states you can just go to a gas station and buy a bottle of liquor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Utah.
Like in Iowa, you can.
Or where was it? Arizona, we couldn't, right? We had to go to fucking, or we couldn't get it from Target.
Yeah.
Or
I think most
like
states
that?
are like that actually. But
it's bullshit.
So we going to the CVS. Every single item in the CVS was locked, like behind a lockbox, and you had to like tell them what you wanted, and then they walked over to it with you, and like pulled it out of the thing, and then you paid for it. So when we left, driving down the same street, that 1 mile stretch probably, right in the spot we passed, not even 15 minutes ago, there was a car flipped upside down on fire just in the front yard.
Jesus, wait, where was this at?
Oakland.
In Oakland?
Yeah.
Fuck me, dude.
And like this car was on fire upside down in the front yard. And then if you looked off to the distance, there was a fire truck driving. And then there was another house. There was a house on fire like 2 blocks down. And we're in this fucking brand new Chevy Cruze that we rented. Like this shitbox fucking Chevy Cruze.
Dude,
and we're just like,
what the fuck is going on? And people are fucking like upset about calling people fat or whatever was going on with Lizzo.
There's some
That's
bigger
the fucking
problems.
issues. There are people being burned in the streets, Logan. Who gives a fuck if you thought Lizzo was precious?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, it's fucking... It's night. It's there's a huge difference between Oakland and San Francisco. Like as soon as you cross the bridge, it's like, oh, now we're in Silicon Valley. Like now there's some fucking money, and it's just like a bunch. It's such a weird place because it's like ton of homeless people, but then just like a ton of money. Just like I feel like that's how it usually goes though. Like usually places with a lot of money have a really impoverished part of town right next to it. Like they usually run up against each other pretty close.
Yeah.
That's how Washington, D.C. is, too. So I've heard. I've never
I went
been
to
there.
Washington, D.C. when I was like 11. I don't really remember it. And that's all I have on that.
Nice.
I was trying to think of what I remembered from it. I was like, dude, I was so young. Like, I really
didn't you go on
that
January 6th last year too?
Yeah, that was a good time. That was for a different thing. But
Oh, okay.
no, wait, that was 2020, wasn't it? No, that was 2021. You're right.
Was it 20? Yeah, it wasn't 2022.
It was 2021. Yeah. Yep.
Dude, I remember. Do you remember when you first heard about that?
Yeah, I remember
Dude,
as it was going on, I was watching it on Twitter.
Like the news when the news initially got broke, like the fucking article that I saw, I thought the fucking White House was burning down, dude. I was like, dude, they made it sound like obviously it shouldn't have happened, but like they were making it sound like the fucking White House was on fire and they had Joe Biden in a fucking headlock.
Well, they didn't fucking. I think they didn't know. Like they didn't know it was going. Joe Biden in a headlock, dude. They didn't know. Like they had fucking no idea. AOC was tweeting out that they put her in a fucking body bag or something. She's fucking 10 miles away or whatever.
She got arrested.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. No, but during that whole thing, she was like, they were about to kill us. Like she wasn't even there and shit. Like
Jesus.
I don't know. But yeah, they fucking didn't know like what was going on. They didn't know if there were still people in there or not. Yeah, dude, I don't know. That was fucking wild though.
So this is another change of subject, but it's back to what we were talking about. I looked up the best athletes in Iowa of all time. Do you remember Aaron Campman?
I do not know.
Dude, he was a beast for the Packers. He was like one of my favorite players growing up. I had no idea he was from Iowa.
Dallas Clark.
Oh, Dallas Clark, yeah.
I didn't know.
That's another good one.
Who do we got? Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
Legend. Niall Kinnick, baby. Iowa Hawkeye football. I think he means ADM Tiger football. AD Tiger. They didn't even fucking have Minburn. He was pre-Minburn, dude.
Dude, he was.
Shawn Johnson. Shawn Johnson was a freaking legend.
Oh, yeah. She was a fucking gold medalist in the Olympics. I'd say that's pretty respectable.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty. Jay, there he is.
They don't even have Dan Gable on here.
How do they?
Wait, who? No, the heater from Van Meter, baby.
Yep. And then I don't know who Roger Craig is.
Elmer Layden.
Pat Anger. Tyler Sash. Alan Lazard. I wouldn't say he's like one of the greatest athletes of all time.
I mean, he plays in the NFL right now.
He's
better.
He played like a second year.
Fucking promise you, he is a much better athlete than Elmer Layden was. Look at that
guy. He's probably a better athlete than Niall Kinnick, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, Nate Kading. He was a kicker for Iowa. Dude, how is Dan Gable so far down on this list? He's all the way down here.
He's like one of the best Olympic athletes ever.
I guess this
he won the
like
Olympic. He won Olympic wrestling. First of all, he only lost one match in all of college. And it was his very last match. It was the national championship match his senior year. It was the only one he ever lost. And then he went on and wrestled in the Olympics. And not only did he win every match in the Olympics, he did not even get scored on one time in the Olympics. That's fucking crazy.
That is fucking nuts.
And then I guess to be fair, this isn't him athletically, but then he was like the fucking best wrestling coach of all time.
Oh,
Van Meter, baby.
Yeah, so according to Bleacher Report, Bob Feller's number one.
You're going to listen to freaking Bleacher Report, dude?
Number 2, Kurt Warner. Number 3, Jay
Let's
Burringer.
Go!
Number 4 is Niall Kinnick. Number
Let's
5,
fucking go, dude.
Elmer Layden. A fullback. Dude, that Elmer Layden.
Well, maybe I'm wrong, dude. Maybe I'm wrong. Alan Lazard's not as good as Elmer Layden.
Roger Craig. 2 guys from Davenport.
Damn, dude. Davenport.
That's almost as crazy. Actually, it's crazier to me that Bob Feller and Niall Kinnick came out at the same time and like both became like 2 of the best athletes in the world.
Yeah, that is true. They were friends. They played on like a fucking Pee Wee football team together.
Yeah.
What about Lolo Jones, dude? How is she not on this?
Oh yeah, she went to Roosevelt.
Yeah.
I think so.
Didn't she win?
Yeah, she's from Des Moines. She's born in Des Moines. She went to Roosevelt High School, and then she went to DMAC.
Yep.
Dude, she went to fucking DMAC. That's hard. And then she went to LSU.
Fuck yeah, dude. She's only 40.
She's a fucking beast, dude.
Did she win the Olympics? Go down. Wait, go down. Scroll down.
How many
Olympic medals?
3 NCAA titles as a hurdler and 2 gold medals as a
She never won Olympic. But 2 gold medals at the World Championships,
that's pretty much
as
fucking
good,
Olympics,
kind
isn't
of.
it?
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the difference?
The World Championship is like every year. It's like the NBA like finals compared to like winning the Olympics for the NBA.
Yeah. Dude,
Or
I was
for
watching
basketball,
something
I mean.
on TV like not too long ago.
Honestly, it's
It was-
almost better, right? No, I guess it's the same for track and field.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
I was watching like I just like literally just turned on Hulu, and we have Hulu Live. Like we have so you can watch TV on it.
Yeah.
And it just happened.
Is that where
to
you
be
watch
on-
all the Premier League games?
Yeah, that's what I was watching. It was that same day I sent you that, dude. Okay, we'll come back to what I was about to say. I turned on soccer. I'm like, you know what? I'm bored. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm like, I just do this. I just do this to give you and Gilly shit. But I was genuinely like I was genuinely going to give it a chance. I'm like, I mean, we talk about it a lot. I have a lot more respect from soccer. Just talking to you, like just talking about it with you. I'm like, I'll watch it. And 5 minutes in, dude, not even 5 minutes into watching it, this guy gets fake kicked in the face and he just goes down. It was just the end of the world, dude. He was rolling around on the ground and shit. He had to get like carried off. It was fucking unbelievable. I rewinded it, recorded it, and turned it. I'm like, never mind. I'm fucking done. So I'm not watching soccer unless you suggest a game to me.
Soccer's the best sport.
You have to suggest a game to me that I'll watch or match. You have
The
to
World
suggest a
Cup
match.
games. We'll watch the World Cup games this winter.
Okay. Dude, let's do a podcast on one of the World Cup games.
We should. I'd be
USA.
down.
We'll follow the USA. Is that this summer
I'm down to do that.
or this
No,
next?
this winter, yeah. Because it's in Qatar. It would have been like, it actually would have been over by now. If it would have been
Yeah, it's
regular.
usually
Usually
in
do
the
it
summer.
June and July. Yeah. But in Qatar, it's like fucking 140 degrees there, so they can't.
Yeah.
They which is weird that they're giving it to Qatar because, they're not great. But
Yeah. I mean,
they're doing it in the winter, so it starts. So we play England on like the day of Thanksgiving or the day after Thanksgiving,
Black Friday.
which is huge. Maybe. I don't know. I
That would
can't
be the
remember
day
what day
after
exactly.
Thanksgiving.
I thought it was the day of Thanksgiving, but yeah, dude, I'm excited.
Frick yeah, dude. Hold on a second.
Fuck, what were we talking about right before that?
The greatest athletes in the world. Oh, I was going to say something. Oh, I was watching.
The greatest athletes in the world.
No, okay. Back up. So I was
Also,
talking
how
about
far
Hulu.
down was I on that list for the Iowa ones?
I don't think the
Was
list.
I pretty far down there?
I don't think the
I think
list
I was
went to
probably pretty far down.
7,000.
We didn't even get to Lolo Jones on there. I definitely wasn't coming up.
Jay Cutzel, Division III soccer player.
Yeah, dude.
Dubuque.
But I don't know if they saw any of those field goals I kicked too. If you had those together, I mean that's pretty good.
True. That's all around athleticism right
Yeah,
there.
that's true. I bet you Lolo Jones has never kicked a fucking field goal. That's why she wasn't on there.
Maybe. I bet Bob Feller did. Or I think Niall Kinnick was the kicker. Dude, Niall
Now,
Kinnick was a
played
fucking
every position.
he was a utility guy. For
Yeah,
sure.
dude. They didn't let black guys play. He's probably the most athletic guy on the team.
Yeah, that's the only reason, dude. That's the only reason he's
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
one of the greatest athletes. People always fucking forget that shit.
Look up Niall Kinnick height and weight.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He's fucking 5'9", 160 pounds, I bet.
5'8", 167.
Fuck
Pretty
off,
damn
dude.
close.
Come on. That guy doesn't start for a middle school football team in Texas.
Yes. And that's
You know what I mean?
yes, that leads into what I was going to say about when I was watching Hulu. I turned on Hulu and it was like the World Track Championships or something. Like, oh fuck, I actually kind of like watching like track cuz it's like cool like these people are just like all of them, men's and women's, they're just like unbelievable fucking athletes.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And I'm watching it, and there's this guy. It was what I thought it was the men's 100-meter dash, and these dudes are just like hauling ass. Like this guy broke a world record. He's from, I can't remember what, he broke Usain Bolt's world record. And I was like, what?
For the 100-meter? Damn.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then, and then I found out it's like 18U. I'm like, dude, these people are like, so he broke his record that he had when he was that age.
Yeah, I got you.
And I'm like, dude, these people look like, how are these guys fucking 17 years old?
Yeah,
it is insane, dude. Like Niall Kinnick, are you kidding me? The fucking, like, the way athletes are built now are just, it's fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, the like access to sports science, like the nutrition, the workout stuff that they have now, just the way people like, and I fucking whatever the same, like people are just fucking built different. Like I think we were talking about this on it. They are, dude. Like, dude, and built like different. People don't want to act like that. Fucking Joe Rogan had a great bit about this on one of his stand-up specials. He was talking about, he's like, yeah, I know people like life isn't fair. He's like, I know that because I've met Shaq. And his dick is where my face is. Like, dude, him and Shaq are the same fucking thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
Or like we've talked about that pretty much same topic with LeBron. Like how it's crazy that LeBron is a fucking human being just like me and you.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. And like, I feel like people are taller now. Is that just like a misconception? Or are people like taller now?
Their taints are shorter.
You want me to look up average height? I'll look up average height.
1914.
1914.
Because that was like when Niall Kinnick played, wasn't it?
I don't want the prices and wages.
Oh
I didn't
my
even
God.
I didn't even type in.
Average.
Average height. Here we go. Its soldier's height was 5'2".
Yeah, really getting taller. Oh, wait. Oh.
In 1914, a soldier's height was 5'2", and Canadian troops had the highest rates of venereal disease. So that's
hell yeah, dude.
Canadians.
Those fucking nasty Canadians.
That's nuts. That doesn't even make sense to me. Because I didn't know if it was like one of those things that you just like, it's like a misconception. Kind of like lifespan is kind of a misconception now.
Wait. The average height, that means half the people are shorter than that.
Yeah, because the average height.
Do you know anybody that's 5'1"?
I know probably, I can't think of any, but I'm sure I've met a girl that's 5'1".
No, not like a guy. This is soldiers.
I don't think I know anyone that's 5'1".
Like in World War I, they didn't have any female soldiers.
Like right? I know people that are short, and like short for a guy now is like 5'4", 5'5". Like that's short.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's 3 inches taller than 5'2", and that was the average back then.
I'm pretty sure the average in the U.S. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the average in the U.S. is like 5'8", 5'9" now. So like, where's that? Like, how does that happen? Like, is it just nutrition? You think?
Yeah, it's gotta be. All the fucking GMOs in our chicken breasts.
Hell
dude,
yeah.
You ever seen you ever go to the store and look at an apple? Dude, I remember I was working. This is a fucking while ago. Some girl I worked with brought in an apple, and this thing was fucking this big, dude. It was the size of like a softball, and it was perfectly shaped, so perfectly shaped. And she like brought it in. I was like, dude, don't eat that. She's like, what? I was like, dude, that cannot be fucking good for you. Like, I get that it's a fruit, but that thing has to be pumped up so full of just wild science, bioengineering bullshit. Like, that cannot be good for you, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, it looks way too good.
Yeah. Dude, that's like, so Kyla's parents, they have like this compost, like a compost thing they have like a garden they grow like peppers and stuff in.
Yeah.
And they have this like compost thing next to it, and they like went out there this year, and they have like, I don't even know, I think at least 5 like pumpkins, like full size fucking pumpkins that grew. Like they don't know, like they didn't plant pumpkins. or anything. Yeah.
What
so
did they
they're
plant?
thinking that it might be like, because they make stuff like pumpkin flavored stuff all the time. So I don't know. I didn't know you could just plant a fucking pumpkin seed. Dude, they literally have pumpkins and they didn't plant any fucking pumpkins.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. And they're like fucking nice, like nice pumpkins, like good sized pumpkins.
Good
Get
pumpkins.
at the store. Yeah. At the state fair, they have the fucking state's largest pumpkins. Dude, these pumpkins are like
Is the
5
fair
feet
still
wide.
going on?
Yeah, it goes till Sunday.
Did you go yet?
I went on.
Are you going?
Yeah, I went last Friday. I'm going tomorrow.
How was it?
I didn't really. It was all right. Just drank. That's pretty much all I did.
It's the fair's for, dude.
Yeah, I didn't like walk. We didn't really walk around a lot. We'll probably walk around a lot more tomorrow, but like we were meeting Kyle's aunt and uncle there, and we just like drank and talked to them basically.
Do you do the rides at the fair?
Not usually, dude. I am not one for fucking rides
I am,
in
dude.
general,
I
especially
am.
if it's a fucking carnival ride. Like
That's
set up
the
like,
best kind.
dude. That terrifies me. I won't even skydive. I don't even like. I'm not,
Dude.
You won't catch my
I
ass
won't.
skydiving.
You like I don't do that. I won't even skydive. Skydiving's way fucking crazier, dude.
Yeah, true,
I like
true.
the rides. I like
It's
the
completely
like
different, but yeah.
immediate fear of potential death at any second because those
fucking
things are
hate that.
fucking not held together. The guy running it's on PCP right
Oh,
now.
every
And
time,
like they
dude.
are not. It's just fucking. I like it though. I will say I like amusement parks better. They do seem a little safer. I don't know how much actually safer they are, but there's got to be more regulations on shit like that.
Yeah.
They're more permanent. They didn't just set this up out of the back of a truck 3 days ago. It seems a little safer.
They're
but
more
I
liable
will
for
say-
a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Because they're like a corporation.
What are you gonna sue this fucking?
I'm sure a
carny?
corporation owns fucking
He's
carnival
gonna move.
rides,
He's
but-
gonna leave.
Dude, there's two little kids that died at Adventureland like
When?
recently, a couple of years ago. They died on, or it might have been last summer actually. One of the, the Raging River, where it's like it's a big flotation,
Yeah. Did they
tube.
drown?
and the tube was deflated a little bit. So like, you know how like if the tube's deflated, you can like lean off the back. So like the tube was deflated. So when it hit a rock, it like flipped over, and all the adults were able to get like their seatbelts off and stuff, but they weren't able to get it off and they drowned. I don't know if it was one or two. I think it was two brothers.
Oh my god.
They're like little
dude,
kids.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, they fucking sued the living
That's sad,
piss
dude.
out of Adventureland. It is sad, but they've sued the fuck out of them.
So they probably don't have any new rides or anything. They're low on budget, huh? I was thinking
Yeah.
about going.
Well, they have a water park
That
now.
sucks.
Water park's kind of cool.
I don't like water parks.
Yeah.
I love like amusement parks, the rides. I don't like water parks. I don't like being wet.
Yeah, I like
don't like
being
it.
around the water. I love being around the water, but I agree I don't really like water parks that much.
Yeah, it's different. Like, I guess I don't like water park, amusement park combos. Like when people are like, let's go to the water park.
Yeah,
and
they
cool
get
off
all
for a
they're all
while
fucking
and then
soaked
go
on a roller
back.
coaster.
Yeah, what are you doing? You're
Dude, that's
chafing. You're
psychotic.
not wearing like night. Yeah, dude, that's fucked.
Like never do both. If you're gonna do both,
No.
do the water park last.
Yeah, or you got to take like a couple hours in between. You got to shower. It's not even the
Yeah.
wetness; it's the like chlorine bullshit
Yeah.
wetness. That's like
Yeah.
you feel gross, like your skin is like all dried out, and then you're trying to walk around and go ride rides. You're wearing bullshit like fucking shorts. You're not putting jeans on after that.
Yeah.
You know
it's
what I
always
mean?
some
And
little
you're, like,
it's always like some
chafing.
shitty little kid too. Some
Yeah,
shitty little
dude.
kid running around whole like wearing a t-shirt in the pool. His
Oh,
shirt's just
yeah.
fucking drenched with like his shorts
He's
are
a
drenched.
little overweight. He's a little
Yeah, a
overweight.
little overweight, and he's just my mom calls it a sun shirt. It's like no, but they
And
just
he's-
go.
And by the
jump
way,
on
he's a
rides and
random
shit.
kid, and he's asking you for money so he can go
Yeah.
get some funnel cake.
Yeah. Always has a funnel cake
What
in his
are you
hand too.
doing, bro? Dude, how good is funnel cake though? Funnel cake fucks. It's so good.
I want to get a
don't like
funnel
it?
cake. No, I like it, but
That's why I want to go to the fair, dude. Dude, we got it. I want to go to an amusement park.
I'm getting a big ass turkey leg.
Now that we
tomorrow.
talked about those kids dying, you know what I'm really wanting to do? Go ride some rides. I do though. I used to love it. I haven't been to one in so long.
Yeah, I'll go with you. Can't say I'll enjoy it.
Does Adventureland have any new rides? Does Adventureland have any new rides? Give us a look. You don't like riding the rides? So I always want to go. Molly never wants to go. She's not tall enough to ride the rides.
I just don't. Fucking Niall Kinnick wouldn't even be tall enough to ride the rides.
Yeah, no shit, dude. The average person in World War I could not go to Adventureland and have a good time, dude.
Dude, they have new ownership, so they really did get sued out of business.
Fuck, dude.
Literally this year, someone else bought it. Some Pittsburgh-based fucking
9 new
corporation.
rides. Holy fuck, dude.
They bought the amusement park from the Krantz family in Des Moines last year for $24.5 million. That doesn't seem like a lot, does it? To me, that doesn't seem like a lot. $24.5 million. Like, I mean, to me personally, that's a lot, but to me, thinking of it in terms of like buying a business, that doesn't seem like a lot.
Especially a place like that. Like, dude, that's so much big, property. Yeah. That's so much like physical stuff. What the fuck is that?
They have this ride. I was gonna go. I actually was gonna do that because it looks safe because it's new.
That's a fucking cleaner, dude. That's not. Oh, you mean the red thing? Yeah. I thought you meant the
thing. To
your
the
mouse was on the lady on the fucking Zamboni. I was like, dude, that's
dude, you ever seen a
fucking ride, Logan? Dude,
I've always wanted to ride one of these. Yeah. Fucking sick, dude. Just go up and ask him if you can ride on it.
That's fucking
no, but the line was really long, so we were just like, yeah, fuck it. So we didn't, because we had free tickets. So free tickets are awesome because then you can just like not feel bad about like not getting your full. Like if you get free tickets to something like Adventureland, it makes it way less stressful. Because I get anxiety when I like pay for something and I'm not getting like, I think it's like the small town mindset in me. Like I pay for something and I'm not getting my full potential out of it. You know what I mean?
Or you pay for an Uber ride and they drive you 40 minutes out of the way, dude.
Dude, oh my! I got my full fucking ride out of that. They got my full. They got the full cost.
Go up. Who's the Krantz family? I feel like I've heard of Krantz, right? Isn't there a Krantz?
Krantz family.
Someone?
You want me to look? I'll look up Krantz family Des Moines.
It was just one kid that died too, so that's not really that bad.
Yeah. I think they're just known for owning. When Jack Krantz decided to build, when Jack Krantz decided to build the Disneyland of the Midwest. Okay. I don't know about that. I don't think he's ever been to Disneyland. Neither have I, but I know.
Dude, I would rather go to Adventureland than Disneyland.
Yeah, it's fucking underground, dude.
It is.
Adventureland's fucking hardcore.
But even like the Raging River, or that's what it's called, right? The one that they died on.
Yeah, that's the one.
That ride sucks, dude. That's one of my least favorite rides. Everyone always likes it, but you get fucking wet. Your shoes get wet. Like, it's not fun.
See, you're being a Debbie Downer about wet rides. The same way that I'm being a Debbie Downer about fucking spinning around in the circle a million times.
Yeah, but it's
how's that more fun?
No, I agree with you. Ones that just spin a lot aren't that fun. I like the ones like, dude, roller coasters are fun.
Okay, I like roller coasters. I can do roller coasters. Now, if you start to put me on a fucking roller coaster that looks like it's about to fall apart, it's got to be like a brand new roller coaster.
Yeah, but
it's got to look new.
Anxiety like makes you feel a little good, right? Makes you feel alive. Makes you feel crisp. You know what I'm saying? You're like, dude, this could fucking really fly off the rails at any minute.
This could really go bad.
The Outlaw, dude, the Outlaw at Adventureland is fucking Concussion City. Have you ridden that? The all wooden one. It's like the largest wooden roller coaster in the world. I don't know if that's true, but look that up.
Dude, fuck you. It is not the largest wood. Dude, I swear. I'm going to fucking quit this goddamn podcast. This is the last episode if the Outlaw is the biggest wooden roller coaster in the world, dude.
I don't think it is. I think it's one at Cedar Point in Ohio. I'm big in the fucking roller coaster community. Biggest wooden coaster. In the community, we call them coasters. Lightning rod, see? Where's that at?
Not even in the top 5, top 7.
It's in
the
Tennessee.
lightning rod.
Wait, that's tallest though. El Toro.
Okay.
I feel like I've been on that one.
What is the largest?
Steel Vengeance? Steel Vengeance obviously isn't fucking
Yeah,
wooden.
what the fuck? Well, they're venging. They're
Kings Island. I've been there.
Kings Island's wooden roller coaster is the world's longest wooden roller. That's what we're looking for.
What's the fucking Outlaw? The world's shittiest. That one sucks.
I think they shut
dude.
it
Have you been
down.
there? It's yeah, they should have, dude. That thing was fucking outlawed.
Oh, you want a POV?
Oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie. I used to get really high and like watch these on YouTube because I really wanted to go to an amusement park. They're kind of cool. Some of them are cool, like these crazy ones they have in China and shit.
So this is the Outlaw. We'll play it for everyone.
Give us a full screen, dude. Give us some sound. You gotta get the sound.
Okay, hold on.
Can you hear it? The sound's the worst part. Oh, this takes
It just
me back,
sounds like
dude.
it's gonna fall apart.
13, or you're fucking 13 years old. You're on the fucking Outlaw. Me and Zach, dude, ready to ride the rides. Just had some funnel cake. We're about to freaking, dude. How good was Adventureland, dude? Come on.
Then that top part.
Oh,
Dude,
the
this is
first
where I'm
little
like,
half
this
drop,
is where it could
you
go
gotta
south.
go in the back because it's the fastest, and everyone knows that. Because if you're in the front, you hang a little. Dude, you can just hear it.
Oh my god.
It's so stiff, and it
Yeah.
hurts.
Wait, what do you mean if you're in the back, it's the fastest?
The back is faster, dude, because if you're in the front, the back is on the top of the hill, so you're going slow down the front part of the hill.
Oh, because it's dragging
Because
it
the
behind.
whole thing isn't moving yet. Yeah. The back part, it pulls you over the top.
Yeah, but is
Dude,
it
I told you, I'm big in the coaster community, Logan. I know how to freaking ride a coaster. I'm not a rookie.
Yeah, but is it like...
We're going to cut it up, dude. That's the best part.
Dude,
Someone smacked their fucking arm on one of these boards.
people
It was
love
like
just
hanging down
listening
a
to
few
a
years
wooden roller
ago.
coaster.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't thinking about the people just listening, huh? Well, they're missing. That was where they did the circus, right? In the big tent right there off to the side.
Yep.
Dude, let's go to fucking
There's a raging river right
Adventureland.
there.
Yep, you're right. Let's go to fucking Adventureland, dude. Adventureland's pretty sick.
I'm down. I'm down to go.
It's fun. We're not
Let's do
going to
a
ride
live-
the Outlaw.
Let's do a
Let's look up
podcast
the
at
new-
Adventureland.
That would be kind of sick. Let's
what?
look up the new rides. What's the new rides at Adventureland? They said there was fucking 9 new rides. Oh, Adventureland Bay. Fuck off. Balloon Race. Oh, no, that one's cool. Oh, wait, hang on. What's the Bernie swing? Oh, the little fucking
I think that's a little kid ride.
the train is fun. You got to ride the train.
Yeah, I've done that.
The train is
I
fun.
used to do the little
balloon
boat
race is
races
kinda
too.
fun.
You know the boat races?
Oh yeah, the little RC boats.
Yeah, those used to be so fun.
Go down a little bit. Bernie's swing. What's that one?
I think it's a little kid ride. It looks like it.
Huh.
Looks like it just goes back and forth. Nothing crazy. I'm trying to find the roller
dude, the
coasters.
chuck wagon kind of fucks.
Dude, or
Flying
the bumper
Tigers.
boats.
That one's new.
Dude, the bumper boats used to be, not the bumper boats, the bumper cars.
Bumper
used
cars?
to be so
Yeah.
fucking fun when you were little. And then if you go back there, like as a
They're
grown,
not fun, dude.
you're
It's
like,
not
this
fun.
is
Yeah, it was
so
always my favorite.
dumb.
I always liked it. The frog hopper's sick, dude.
I did that.
It's for like little
I did that
kids.
last year.
Or they first added it. Nuh-uh.
No,
Those still
I'm
like.
kidding.
I think it'd be on it. Dude, the fucking galleon.
Fuck, the
No,
galleon
it's
went off the rails,
closed.
dude. Temporarily.
Dude, the
Dude,
galleon
this one
was
fucking
sick.
sucks. I almost threw up doing
Yeah,
this one.
the
The
G-Force.
G-Force.
I agree. That one's no fun, dude. That one's no fun.
Silly
The giant
Silo.
sky wheel. The giant sky wheel's sick. The silly silo's fucking whack.
Dude, that one sucks. This one
The
sucks
Himalaya
too.
is kind of no fun. It's the same thing. It's just spinning. The ladybugs, that seems a little more your speed. Go up to the ladybugs, Logan.
Yeah.
That one seems more your speed.
Dude, even like the teacups make me want to throw up. Shit
Fuck
sucks.
the teacups. Parachutes? Wait, what's parachutes go up? Is that a new one? Oh, no, dude, the parachutes is kind of fun. Because you're not spinning so much because they go out. So it's into your butt and you go like up and down.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weak one, but it's kind of fun. Runabouts.
Oh, it's like a boat.
I don't know what
You
that
get,
one
like,
is.
the
Oh,
ride
yeah,
is
that
good.
one kind of, it's all right.
Here's the sawmill splash.
is
That
no
one-
fun.
That one's fun, I think. I like the water ride.
It's all right.
Dude,
don't
I
like
used to
the- I don't
love
like-
the log ride. They got rid of it.
Dude, the Sidewinder is
That one-
fucking sick.
Yeah, someone fell off it.
What?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Oh.
I'm
wait,
just
go up
guessing
one.
that's why it's closed. Someone probably got hurt.
Go up one. Or go up two now. One more.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bacon. Oh, that's a little kid's one.
I'm trying to get to the roller coasters. Hold on.
The space
Here
shot
we go.
is
This is the
fucking
one
sick.
that I want to do. I would do this one, the Dragon Slayer.
Slayer. Dude,
Yeah, 'cause they
fucking
got
pull it
rid
up.
of
Does
the
they got a
dragon.
video on it?
They got rid of the dragon.
What? The dragon was the best, dude.
I'm pretty sure they got rid of the dragon and added the Dragon Slayer.
The Dragon Slayer. Give us a video, dude. The
Okay,
dragon
then
was
This
sick,
will probably
though.
do it after this.
Oh, what are we at?
Hour and
We've been
10.
going for a while. We're
Fucking
just getting
ads,
into the
dude.
good shit, dude.
Here we go.
Squire or Knight? You got to go Knight, right?
Oh, this isn't even a... I don't think you can do a POV because you're like hanging off of it, so you probably can't get your phone out. You probably don't want to
Are they like
phone out.
flipping in there? Oh, dude, we got to do that one.
I would do that. Okay. I would do
That
that
looks
because
fun.
you're flipping forward.
Yeah, dude, that's 4-dimensional.
Like, okay. Like I don't like the ones that you spin like this. Like spinning like this
Yeah,
is completely different than spinning like this.
The silly silo's the one that you're in like a circular, like a silo type
Yeah.
thing. And you're up against the wall and it just spins really
And
fast and the floor drops out and you're stuck to the wall. Dude, it
'Cause it's-
sucks.
Yeah. It's kind of
You
cool.
just get
Like it's kind of a cool
sick.
concept.
It is cool, but
But it's like it makes you feel like absolute shit. Just
Oh,
ruins
yeah.
the day.
it's like fucking putting in 4 Zins at the same time. That's how you feel after.
Yeah, that's how I feel every morning when I wake up.
Oh my god. All right, well, let's wrap it up then. We've been going for a while. We got into it today. I got a little fucking
Hell yeah.
excited about the amusement parks, I'll be honest. I love a good amusement park. We're going to fucking
we'll have to go.
Adventureland.
We'll have
dude.
to go to Adventureland and then we'll do a whole podcast on it after. We'll give us a whole
We'll
episode.
do a review. We'll do a review of the Dragon Slayer and the teacups.
Yes. Sounds
But,
good.
All right, thank you everybody. Give us a like. Give us a like, dude. Give us a follow.
Like our shit.
Yeah.
Like our shit.
Anything else, Logan?
Nope.
Thank you everybody. We appreciate it.
Thanks for
Love you.
listening.